had L'eau Du Sud win at Cheltenham when Ruby was there, we said, look, have the English got an exciting novice chaser? It certainly felt like that on the day. Ruby felt that Willie wouldn't be worrying too much at home, but I think today he's got a really chance to put his marker down for the Arkle. He's a very athletic, classic Dan Skelton type of horse. You can see he's a classic 2-miler, very on his toes, and yet not overboiling. He jumped particularly well, and what I loved is when he travelled, Harry could hold on to him. He was clever when he was tight, but if he just let out a little bit of rein, he moved up to that distance and pinged. Such an exciting horse. The other English runner in this is number 4, Soul Icon. Very different type of horse, Gavin.
Potentially, could this be as good as you've had?
I think so, yeah. He was not obviously setting the world alight as a hurdler, but we always knew once we went chasing we could have the real deal, and obviously what we saw at Cheltenham is a step in the right direction to that.
Mud no issue?
No problem. It was very, very wet when he ran the Betfair hurdle in February at Newbury. That's no problem.
Good luck.
Cheers.
So he's 2 out of 2 over fences so far. He's just a bit weak in the market at the minute. It was 4 to 7 early in the week. L'eau Du Sud. Currently 6 to 5. You've tipped him again on the opening show, Mick. You tipped him at Cheltenham when he was really impressive.
Yeah, I love him. I just love the way this horse goes about his job. He's very fluent in the obstacles, and he's got that very strong handicap hurdle form in big fields as well. So the faster they go, the better will suit him. He'll be in his comfort zone, and that's why I think this race sets up perfectly for him today. The reason he's weak in the market is anybody that has seen down memory lane in the paddock will love him.
Well, Alex certainly did.
Yeah.
Filled the eye. He looks a really athletic sort. We saw him at Navan, where, as Alice said, he dominated the field that day. I thought he'd
last time he got beaten by Boom Vaughan at Wincanton. No disgrace in that. You know, he's a real flag bearer for Kieran. But these are another notch up from Boom Vaughan.
I think L'eau Du Sud might go odds on just before the off. Yes, gone. 10 to 11 now. L'eau Du Sud, the money's coming for the horse. Right, let's see how they're going to line up, Nick. And who's
Days. Touch Me Not Out in the lead from Soul Icon and L'eau Du Sud. Down memory lane gets a little bit closer and jumps that okay as they race on towards the next. Touch Me Not, another plain one. Touch Me Not, L'eau Du Sud has moved through to dispute second with Soul Icon. Wasn't great there himself. And down memory lane, last of the quartet. This is the open. Oh, and Touch Me Not ploughed through it. Absolutely took it home as a souvenir. Left a really big dent in the fence.
Excellent.
Wednesday night. Well, this has to show that he can. He had to really roll his sleeves up here and get stuck in. It didn't look pretty at times, but you know what? I think that ground is really bad out there. The wind is obviously strong into their faces as well, and I think this horse just frightened himself a little bit. So I think it'll be back to building blocks a little bit, but these are 3 good horses. I think it was a bit of a war out there, but horse down memory lane, don't give up on him. He just looked like a kid who was almost having his first day at school. He got a little bit of stage fright in the early part of the race and it put him on the back foot, but there's no doubt in it. To get that close.
No, you know, he just came there every time and pinged off the ground. Got nothing out of that today.
No, the ground's hard work, Alice. Deep old ground now. And just at the last, he sort of bunny hopped it a bit. He's a tough horse, brave horse. He's won over you when he needs to. I said it at Cheltenham, but he's as good as we've got. We have a little break now, probably 1 run into the Arkle.
Just, you know, when it's like that, you've sort of just got to do what you've got to do, haven't you? And he really did that.
Exactly,